Hello, my name is Victor Revuelta, and this is the Evidence One. We're going to talk about the skills that you need to have to be a good presenter, the types of presentations, and the types of audiences. Okay, we will start with the skills. There are six skills that you need to have to be a good presenter. The first one is the practice, then be assertive, contact, use your voice, breathe and drink. The first one is practice. Okay, practice makes you perfect. You need to practice the topic that you will be presenting, because if you don't know the topic you are talking about, you can make people understand what you're saying. So you need to practice and to know everything you can about your topic. The second one is be assertive. You want to be well spoken and confident when presenting, at the same time to avoid aggressive presence. And you need to have a good presence and be aware of how are you standing, your voice, your gestures, and that kind of things. Contact. Speaking your own is good practice, but when you are going to present in front of an audience, it's more complicated. So you need to make the people feel connected with you, to help them to understand your presentation. One of the most important things that you need to do is to make a contact with the people, with your audience, so you will create that connection with the people. Use your voice. And there are three important points in this category, which are the volume can fluctuate to avoid monotonous. This means you need to use your tone in a different way if you're making a question or an affirmation, to make it less monotonous. Okay, pitch is the frequency of the sound waves you produce when you're talking. So uh, you need to. It's about the high or low notes to hit with your voice. The rhythm is used to carry meaning, as it's the pattern of the sounds you produce. It's like how fast or how slow do you speak. Breathe. Breathe is a very important point, because it's something that comes naturally, but when you get nervous, it's complicated to have a good breathing, and that could cause you problems at the moment of presenting a topic, because you will not be clear. Drink. Well, drink is for for throats when we're speaking. That's an important point. Types of presentations. Okay, the informative presentations. The informative presentations is when you are explaining something. The persuasive presentations, it's when you want your audience to do something specific, support an idea or change an attitude. Goodwill presentations, they seek to build goodwill, to improve the reputation of a company or a person or whatever. Multi-purpose presentations. It's evident that sometimes presentation will have more than one purpose. For example, you can use dinner party for employees to give an award or a present, to present a new manager or some company policies. Okay, instructional presentations. This is the forum you will want to use to make presentations to deliver new knowledge on a specific direction. See, it's like when you're trying to teach someone to do something new and you need to make them understand the topic because you're teaching them that. Decision-making presentations. This is only for to move people in the direction you want they to move. It's to make decisions. Okay, here comes the types of audience. The unaware audience. They have little or no information of the topic you're presenting. And you need to be very clear in this kind of presentation because probably you know a lot of the topic, but the people only has a little knowledge of the topic, and you need to be very clear. Indifferent. There are occasions when the audience may know a little something about the topic you are presenting and they are not interested in learning something else or learning more. The favorable audience is when they agree with what you're saying. Is the best type of audience. And the unfavorable audience is when they have the predisposition to disagree with what you are saying. Okay, that was everything. And